Welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the New York Liberty going up against the Golden State Valkyries. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Zuniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. Taking a look at New York, they lead the series 3-0, and this home team has been steamrolled so far in the finals. It's a must-win tonight.
Yeah, I mean, they've been outclassed, and even if they win tonight, I just don't see how they can take the series.
You know, Brian, they can't even think of the series. It has to be quarter by quarter, game by game. Hope you can just get to game 5.
Going to be the Liberty off the tip. Now Banham. Stevens up top. 6 on the shot clock. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the tray.
A prototypical stretch 4. Stevens' range extends way beyond the 3-point line.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity she fails to convert very often.
Jefferson. And the rebound goes to the Valkyries. Ogumake left side. Inside. The kick out to Ogumbawale. Releases. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
Pass to Jefferson. Banham. And again, it's New York with a 3.
Fed her teammate off the bounce there. That was a nice play.
Back to Ogumbawale. Now Nelson Adota. Rejected by Azare Stevens.
Strong interior defense. Stevens' length making an impact.
Here's Cannon. She gets it in there.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Back to Ogumbawale. Ogumake outside. Pass to Nelson Adota. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. It's stolen by Griner. To the wing on the left. Here's Banham. Second chance shot. And the basket's good. A fake shot that time.
They've started strong. Shots are just falling.
Oh, yeah, shots are falling indeed. They're off to a very strong start offensively.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
Now here's Ogumake. Will it go? Nelson Adota with the bucket.
Well, it took them a while, but finally they take the lid off.
Sometimes all it takes is one to get a team going. Let's see.
Yeah, Brian, let's see if this offense gets anything going.
Here's Banham. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Lucky she was off.
I just hope that was a mistake by the D, because if that's how they plan to guard her, they're going to have serious problems.
Now here's Ogumake. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Here's the 3. Griner with the rebound. New York leading. Pass to Banham. And here's Griner. Screen by Griner. Here's Banham. Jacks up a 3. Echo Ogumake pulls it in.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Nneka knew the bump was coming. She took it like a champ, and she finished the basket.
Banham. New York, no good that time either.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
Here's Banham. Jefferson outside. Pass to Banham. Stevens the screen. Shot to stop the drought. The Valkyries pull it in.
Yeah, I mean, she has been way off the mark this quarter. It was getting rough.
It's Brianna Jones, high post. Pass to Ogunbowale. Out to Ogumake. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Now Banham.
Right here.
Jefferson outside. Now Banham. And here is Stevens. Nailed from three-point land.
Loves to grow and improve. Stevens is always looking to add another wrinkle to her game, and that catch and shoot's pretty deadly.
Now here's Ogunbowale. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Pass to Jones. Here's Ogunbowale. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Cannon. She's covered by Ogumake. Here's Stevens. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, she's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Really just tough to see.
And when you see a player have to come out of the game like this, I mean, I'm just hoping for the best.
Absolutely. Let's hope we get an update that tells us it's nothing major. That would be the best news.
Now here is Ogumake. Outside Ogunbowale. To the paint. No good with the layup. Now Banham. Pass to Jefferson. Launches a three. Ogumake with the rebound.
Even without that three ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Now here's Ogunbowale. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And again, Golden State no good. Here's New York now. Pass to Banham. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ogumake. That's her first foul.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Zandalasini. Outside Hayes. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And Bell pulls it down. Golden State trailing here. The teardrop falls in.
That's such a field shot. Sweet floater.
Picked off midair. And even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Ogunbowale. From the arc. Rebound New York.
The tough shots aren't going down for her right now, but the easy ones aren't either. So what do you do? Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Rejected by Azare Stevens.
With a good motor and high level of activity, Stevens has become a force on defense.
Hayes. That's a no-go, and she's still looking for her first bucket after 2 shots.
They haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game. I like seeing Jones earn these calls, daring the defense to foul her.
2 shots.
And the first one falls for her. The Liberty making a switch here. So she hits both.
Well, Jones is known for a physical style of play, but what often gets overlooked is her footwork, which she skillfully uses to create easy buckets.
Now here is Ionescu. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To the inside. Here's Hayes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Covered by Ionescu. Agumbawale with the 3. The rebound by Brittany Griner.
And still a goose egg for her in the scoring column.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Stevens. Valkyries with the rebound.
Credit the D there. Got in her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her. Didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
Now here's Ionescu. With 4 on the clock. And no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Liberty out in front, up by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And taking a look at the Liberty performance here. Guys, what are your thoughts?
I mean, this has looked like a volleyball game for them with all those first quarter blocks.
I mean, I'll say, though, that's a lot of side outs for them, the way they've swatted shots away.
Here's James. Mack grabs the miss. New York leading. Here's Andalassini. The 6-footer is good.
That's a nice drive there. She beat the lone defender and was wide open under the bucket.
Outside Agumbawale. And here's James. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Shot clock at 6. And that's good. Enrique Agumbawale for 3.
On D, Enrique Ogunbowale is about as tough to cover as anyone. When she's hitting threes, it's a nightmare.
Reiner inside. Pass to Hayes. Reiner. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Unable to get that one to go.
Even against defense as tight as that, you expect her to bury those shots.
I don't know. The defender was on her like glue. It would have been quite a bucket, even though we've seen her hit those in the past.
Now here is Hayes. The kick out to Ionescu. Offensive board. Reiner, good.
Well, that might be the last player in this league you want to get an offensive board. At 6'9", Reiner can get the ball back up and in real quick.
Here's James. And there it is.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Timeout called the Liberty. Quarter 2, and we're about 2 minutes in. Pass is on Andalassini. Mack. And the layup is good.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
Now here is Hayes. And she gets it to go.
A big-time battle inside. Tiffany Hayes winning that one.
And so it's Golden State with it. They trail by 7. Covered by Ionescu. Here's James. Hits it from 3-point range.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Outside Hayes. Pass is on Andalassini. Valkyries pull it in. Covered by Ionescu. To the middle. It's stolen away. And just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Andalassini. Connects with the leaner.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
5 on the clock. Inside. Misses from short range. Down low. Mack. That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
Proving what a selfless player she is, Ionescu is all about getting the rock to wide open teammates.
Here's James. There's Agungawale with the 3. That shot off the mark.
Not a big margin for them in terms of rebounding, but it's enough to get the job done.
Just one more advantage in the stat column, but it's translated to this lead.
That's no good. Misses her first shot of the night. The Valkyries trail. Covered by Ionescu. They get it back. Hayes with it. Pass to Ionescu. This one for 3. The Valkyries pull it in.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
And it's New York's ball. Now here's Hayes. They set the pick. That one's on target from the wing.
She's done a great job of finding efficient looks here in the second after struggling a bit in the first.
Time called here. The Valkyries deciding to talk it over. Agumake. She's guarded by Stevens. Back to Agumake. And the foul called on Sabrina Ionescu. That is her first foul of the game. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to the aggressive swat.
You got to bring your defense up a notch in the playoffs. She takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
On defense, New York. 10-point lead. This is their biggest lead. Ogumake sets a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Over to the wing. Here's James.
Ugly second quarter for her. And now I kind of think she's starting to press.
Yeah, and unfortunately, that's been the result for her over and over. I mean, she just cannot find the bottom of the bucket.
Ogumake outside. To the paint. Here's Bell. Off the mark, and the drought continues. On offense, here the Liberty. It's a 10-point game. It's tipped. Stolen by Jones. Covered by Ionescu. Pass to Jones. Bell. The pick by Jones. To the inside. 1 up, 1 down. She makes her first shot in this game.
These inside looks are what Jones is all about, and she knows how to outwork the defense.
And here's Cannon. Good, and Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Pass to James. Ogumake. She's guarded by Stevens. Now James. Beyond the arc. Stevens grabs the board. Here's Ionescu. Lets it go. Here's Mack. She's covered by Ogumake. Ionescu outside. Stevens the screen. To the paint. Tries again. Ogumake with the rebound. And so it's Golden State with it. They trail by 11. From deep. That shot off.
A solid performance inside. You know, their rebounding, it's been terrific.
They're putting together a great game, aren't they? Strong performances throughout, and they've just been strong on the glass.
And it sets a tone.
Now here's Ionescu. She's guarded closely. Here's Andalassini. And out of bounds, the Valkyries will take it. The Liberty making a switch here. She has 6. Gets that one to drop, bumping her up to 3 for 10.
That's the fearless mentality you get with Ogumake. She's not going to shy away from contact inside.
Stevens the screen. Gets it to drop, and she's now shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Her efficient scoring. A nice lift to their offense tonight.
And here's Golden State. 11-point game to the middle. Here's Ogumake. It's hauled in by Cannon.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
And the basket by Ionescu.
Looks like they've shifted the approach away from trying the 3-ball.
Yeah, they started out a little slow from there and trying something different for now.
Now here's Ogumake. She's got 8. On the shot clock. Here's Jones. And foul called as she misses. And she's going to shoot 2 free throws. Stevens picks one up. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
Off on that one, so she goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Andalassini, and released it in time, but it's off the mark. And we've reached halftime in this one. It's the Liberty. They lead by 12, and we've got more in store for you right after this.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. Oh, so one more time. A round of applause.
And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. One of the stories here is definitely Stevens being able to get it done.
Yeah, double-double already. I mean, this sort of energy, it really just energizes your whole team.
Yeah, this has been so much fun to watch. The way she's impacted the game in a bunch of different ways. It's going to be hard to...